Hey, keep me where the light is, keep me where the bright is. Two left feet, can you show me where the ride is? I've been on the low side, I've been on the high side.
Hey teachers, there is a lot of noise going on right now in education. We have our government, our President of the United States, our districts, our governors, all saying different things. And it is causing a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety for us. However, in this video today, I'm going to give you some tips on how to just turn that noise off and take charge and get ready for the school year. Let's do it. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stacy. I'm a 4th grade teacher in the state of Washington. I'm going to give you some tips that's going to motivate you to take charge, turn off all that noise out there. It's a difficult time, teachers. I know there are so many people saying so many different things, but we need to focus on our students because that is our goal. We know what we're doing. We are professionals. We got the degrees. We've got the experience. So it's time to turn off what everybody else says and what they think is best and do our thing. So what we need to do first is make a to-do list. And I know what you're thinking. Stacy, I did not come to your channel to hear you talk about making a to-do list. That is like the easiest thing, and I make to-do lists all the time as a teacher. I know, but I want you to focus on certain things on that to-do list, okay? Because remember, we have got to get ready to teach our students in a different way. So this is something new. Okay, so on that to-do list, I want you to make 4 boxes. And number 1, I want you to have Meet the Teacher and Open House. And you're going to write down everything that you need to do for Meet the Teacher and Open House. And I know what you're thinking. Wait, what if we're virtual? We're not going to meet in person. Then whatever you would normally do in person, figure out how to do it digitally. Okay, record a video of yourself on your phone. Email it out to your parents. There's so many things that you already know what you have to do. So take what you normally do at the beginning of the year, make it into digital. So number 1, again, put in the first box, Meet the Teacher and Open House. What are the things that you need to do to get ready for that? Number 2, lesson plans. Make a list of what you need to get ready for the first week. And again, think about what the things are that you would cover in person with your kiddos. Because if you are going to be teaching live and you're going to see, be lucky enough to see your students and they have devices, you're going to want to go over expectations. You're going to want to go over routines, procedures, the schedule, all of that information. So in that lesson plan section on your to-do list, write down all that stuff that you need to prepare for, okay? Act as if you are going to be with those kids in person, which some of you you will be virtually, but still just write down that same stuff that you would normally do the first week, okay? Number 3, preparation. Do I need to prepare my home? Do I need to prepare an area, in my home? Or do I need to get into my classroom and prepare my classroom? If you don't have an answer to that, I would just go to the source, go to your admin, don't look at what everybody else is saying, and ask them, do you know if I'm going to have the option to teach from home or teach in the classroom? And if you still can't get an answer, I would just maybe write down the things that I am going to need to teach in the classroom or to teach from home, okay? And number 4, make number 4 to buy, to copy, to laminate, okay? There's always things that we need to copy at the beginning of the year. There's always things that we need to laminate, and there's always things that we need to buy, right? So even though we're gonna be teaching digitally, there's still gonna be stuff that we need to buy. There's still gonna be stuff that we need to copy, and there's still gonna be stuff that we need to laminate. So I want you to have 4 boxes on that to-do list, okay? So number 1, Meet the Teacher and Open House. Write everything down that you need to do to get ready for that. Number 2, lesson plans. Write everything down that you want to do for the first week, okay? even if you're not sure, because it's digital, but what do you normally do that first week? Number 3, prepare. Am I going to be teaching at home or I'm going to be teaching in the classroom? What do I need to be teaching digitally? Okay, so start jotting things down, even write down questions, okay? And number 4, what do I need to buy? What do I need to copy? What do I need to laminate? Okay? All right, next thing. I'm looking at my notes. So this, again, is going to help us take charge, okay? Because my next tip is staying off social media. Okay, and I am guilty of this because all the noise is coming from social media. We have Donald Trump saying, let's get the kids back in school. We have governors saying, no, we don't want to get our kids back in school. We have Betsy DeVos saying, get the kids to school. Don't get me started on her. If you want a separate video about her, let me know in the comments. There is so much noise in social media. You have got to turn it off for the day and focus on what you are capable of, what you can control, and what you as an educator can do. You have the experience, you have the knowledge, you are a professional. Turn off the social media and do your thing. You got this. You don't need to do what everybody else is doing, okay? Yes, they are wonderful resources. Believe me, I use them. I'm using them right now. I'm watching a lot of teacher tubers in Arizona that are giving me so many ideas, and I'm jotting those down. Believe me, I am learning so much. However, you've got to take some time to just turn it off and write down on your to-do list what you need to do to take charge for your classroom and for your students, okay? All right, let's go ahead and go into the next one. So make a to-do list, stay off social media. I've got to dedicate a set time to get these things done, okay? Dedicate a day or dedicate a couple hours to get these done, all right? Because I feel like personally I'll get started on my to-do list and then I get distracted and I go, on Facebook or Instagram. I'm like, oh, look what this teacher's doing. Or I go on YouTube and, I listen to the politicians and turn on Fox News and CNN and I'm like, what do they want us to do? What are they saying about teachers? Or I end up, just in a rabbit hole, right? I hear what parents are saying and then I get sad and I'm just like, oh wow, they loved us for a while and now, they think we're lazy and that we don't want to go back to our kids. So you've got to dedicate some time, and I would recommend a day because that's what I am going to do tomorrow. Tomorrow's Monday, today's Sunday, August 9th. So tomorrow I am dedicating a day to writing my to-do list and staying off social media, because I have to do what's best for my students, my community, my school, and what's best for me. And when I get all of that written down and I write down all my questions, then Tuesday, maybe I will go back on, to my district email, social media, and try to find some answers to those questions that I have. But I've got to give myself some credit, right? I have been in education for 12 years. What everyone else is saying to do out there doesn't mean that it's right, okay? Doesn't mean that that is the best for kids. So I think that educators are a little step above and we do know what is best for kids, yet no one is asking us. But you know what? We're just gonna go in and do our thing. You're just gonna take charge, okay? You're gonna turn off all that noise and you're going to do your thing, and you're going to do what is best for kids, because that is our purpose and that is who we serve, okay? All right. And the next thing, it kind of goes along with what I was just saying, is give yourself some grace, okay? You are the educator. You are the one that is going to get the job done. It does not matter what people are saying on Facebook. It does not matter what our parents are saying in our community. It does not matter what, well, it somewhat matters, of course, what our district says, but there could be certain things that they're not telling us, right? And that causes a lot of stress and a lot of pressure. So we're just gonna worry about that later, right? There's nothing that we can do about what they're not telling us. We can only work with what we have. We can only control what we can control. So we are going to make a list. We are going to turn off social media. We are going to give ourselves some grace, and we are going to dedicate a time to take charge, get busy, and get ready for this school year. And we are going to say, bring it on, right? Yes, it's going to be hard. It's going to be new. But if anybody can do it, it's educators. All right? Okay, you guys got this. Let's do it. Don't forget, God loves you. Your students love you. And you are an awesome teacher. Peace.